didn't have to stop.
She gave me the mom look, so.
Oh, I did?
I thought, yeah. I was like, I'm messing it up right now.
Oh.
You could recognize that? I didn't even give it to you, but it just came out, I guess.
I was like, I fucked up.
There was this report that said vaping causes the same harm as smoking cigarettes.
Oh, really?
Paid for by whom?
By the cigarette company?
But now it has been redacted.
They redacted that shit?
Or retracted, is that the
This
word?
shit doesn't matter though because stupid people will remember the first study and never hear the debunked study.
But wait, what about the kids that are getting like hospitalized? What are they getting hospitalized for?
Okay, that is different because that one is the vitamin E thing.
Vitamin E?
The vitamin E is what's causing the respiratory damages, but this exact study here that was published, this one is saying that it is the exact same, like similar risks as smoking cigarettes, which is incorrect because it turns out this was a peer-reviewed study, and once the peers started reviewing the actual data, they were like, wait, you didn't even use this proper data. The data that they were using, they were saying some people would get the same effects from smoking cigarettes from vaping even before they started vaping. So that's like, what? That makes no sense. So that's when...
Maybe they live in a secondhand smoke place. So they're just constantly getting that bad stuff.
Well, no, they were actual smokers too.
I think the study was done by UC Riverside students in their first year.
Have you heard the phrase, a lie can get halfway around the world before the truth can get its pants on? That's basically what happened.
Heard it now, and I like it.
I like it.
No, I was it was during the Christmas season. I was with some family, and one of my fucking uncles, who I wish was here right now, was talking about how bad vaping is. I'm not even a vapor person. And I was like, no, this shit's bullshit. Like, this current vaping study everyone's talking about and pushing. And there was a couple of deaths from vaping, too. And, like, compared to, like, what people die of all the time, like, the vaping deaths were very minimum. But they start pushing this propaganda in the news and on all media. It was like, vaping's so bad for you, it's gonna kill you, it can kill you.
Yeah.
And now that's all debunked, but idiots like my uncle are like, no, I didn't hear that.
Well, it's not completely. So the whole situation here is that this paper was published by the American Heart Association Scientific Journal, claiming that vaping could lead to a heart attack, the same as smoking cigarettes. And the thing is, like I had said before, like they were using weird data, and it's not that, it's just that because of the data that they were using, it can't really fully back up the claims that they were making, which is the reason why they had to retract that study. And so the conclusion here is that they're saying that yes, if you smoke cigarettes and if you vape, obviously you're gonna have problems. But the whole thing here is like just solidifying and focusing on vape only to lead to heart attacks. They're saying that they can't back that up.
But that's what the news did, right?
Yeah.
It was just vaping, wall to wall,
Cigarette
vaping is bad.
companies were like, we need to get the competition out of here.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because the guy that was publishing this, they're saying that he was backed by the tobacco industry. Yeah.
I bet you if they did a study of if bullying siblings can cause heart attacks, they'll find more motherfucking evidence than cigarettes.
You know what's crazy though is this tobacco industry being like, hey, that shit's bad for you. The balls on them, man.
People don't even know that the tobacco industry, they're genius fucking marketers. Back in the day, they would fucking have doctors tell you that it's healthy to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
Pregnant women.
They paid the best fucking doctors, and it was like, yeah, it doesn't do anything, and they'll have a doctor in a fucking suit smoking in a commercial.
That's crazy.
No, you know what'll kill you,
Genius, bro.
You know what'll kill you? Fucking shark attack, dude.
You get that from anything.
Oh yeah. Yeah, those fuckers will get you, man.
Yeah.
But why does smoking have to look so cool?
It looks cool as
It's
fuck.
the marketing.
It is the marketing.
But it works.
And it's so nasty. It smells bad. You smell bad. Your
They
breath
marketed the actual way of doing it. Yeah, all that. Like the smelling bad when you're coughing.
your teeth, the phlegm.
Yeah, because the real way is.
But what's so crazy? But what's so genius about the marketing is that it's so cool that even in movies, if you need to write someone to look cool,
You
put a
have
cigarette in
to,
their hand,
yes.
right? And then if you see someone can't contain their smoke, the cigarette is the gold standard. Now this guy's a pussy. You know, you don't go, oh, smoking's unsexy. You go, this motherfucker's a pussy.
Dude, I was watching that fucking Euphoria show, an 11-year-old kid smoking. I'm like, he's cool as shit.
I like how they make the fucking cigarette, like the when
smoke?
it's burning,
Yeah.
you could hear it.
Oh, the
It's like,
cherry?
Yeah, the ASMR of it.
yeah.
Well, we all arrived at these conclusions naturally. I'm sure we didn't have any undue influence.
Because think about 007, right? You think that motherfucker could run away and catch fools being a fucking smoker? I was a smoker for so many fucking years. I'm like, fuck, after that, running? Fuck no, dude. I'm gonna die.
Dude, or Bond lighting a cigarette. He lights a $5,000 cigarette and he's got to run after a guy. I'd be fucking running with the cigar in my mouth. I'm like, that's a $5,000 cigar, dude. I'm not fucking
You're gonna
around.
fucking die after that.
True.
True.
In real life, that's the worst marketing ever, dude.
Have you guys ever seen a guy that smokes that could also do the splits?
Can't say I have. But I've never seen someone smoking and doing gymnastics at the same time either.
Because I was thinking, you're right, Joe. People that smoke aren't that fit. So I'm like, someone that can do the splits, I've never seen them smoke a cigarette.
If you imagine Van Damme, remember Bloodsport? That motherfucker's doing a split scene and he has a fucking cigarette in his mouth?
Yeah.
And he's like,
That's that new marketing.
That'd be sexy.
I've never witnessed somebody smoking while doing long division. So maybe that shit stops you from doing math too.
Oh, wait, maybe I did. Oh, no, I didn't.
No.
They were ditching
You're
class
thinking of
and they were
Goodwill
smoking.
Hunting.
I was thinking of Google.
You were?
That or A Beautiful Mind, I never know the difference.
I do. I feel like there are scenes of professors or geniuses like smoking, and then they're fucking
stressed.
they're on the fucking chalkboard like this, and they're like,
They probably got the genius and then they
Composers.
smoke afterwards.
Yeah.
Dude, you put a scientist in front of a fucking metal container with a fucking alien in it and put a cigarette in his mouth, I'm like, that's one of the coolest things I can see. Because I know why that motherfucker's smoking. He's like, yeah, we got fucking aliens.
Or you fucking find a scientist that found an alien that smokes cigarettes, you're like, holy shit. No wonder they captured this alien. This motherfucking alien's cool as shit.
Cool.
Didn't they do that in Independence Day? They got scientists in front of the fucking...
Oh yeah, with the cigars.
Oh yeah, the cigars at the end.
Cool as fuck, man.
True, yeah.
But the alien smoking's a little bit cooler.
Yeah.
But vaping doesn't look as cool though. 'Cause
Not at all.
Have you seen the guy that does the fucking tricks and he goes,
you just look like a fucking geek though. Yeah, you look like a
looks badass.
fucking geek.
It looks annoying.
dogs smoking a cigarette look fucking cooler
Yeah, that's true.
than that shit. That's some fucking fuckboy shit, dude.
Vaping needs a rebrand, dude. We got to get that James Bond doing vaping.
My friend's brother is like a professional vapor, right? As soon as that motherfucker blows smoke on the table, I go, wow, and I want to slap his fucking face. Because he does this shit where the whole table, and then he just fucking does art and shit, and they fucking go, ha, like that.
Why are they gotta be so annoying about it?
Bro, but
it looks so cool.
that was sitting there going,
Oh,
yeah. That mother, what the fuck is this?
oh, have you seen the shit where they vape into like bubbles and shit?
Yeah, I like that.
Ah, and they pop it? Oh man.
Yeah, there's fools that do like a circle and they shoot a fucking arrow through that circle.
Can you
and
do
shit.
that?
Or like a heart in the air?
I love it.
Why can't they work that hard at a job?
Hey, the guy I follow has like 2 billion followers, and he's getting brand deals and shooting through it, like shooting.
To
them out.
me, it's like an amateur magician, right? That's a fucking geek. But now this guy just wears like fuckboy clothes.
Hell
So
yeah.
when he does that, I want to fucking smack him in the action.
when
while
you
I'm
smack him, it's gonna go.
yeah. Go, "Boo."
Explodes into smoke.
He's like, wait, do that again. That's how fucking
Smack him in
annoying
the back of the head. Pow!
See, and I defended vapors, and yet I still hate them. That's how fair I am.
That's true.
Damn.
You're not biased.
It's crazy how fast that stigma around them kind of spread though. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like vaping became popular, and then all of a sudden it was like, you're a douchey if you do that. You know what I'm saying?
Not just that, but then the respiratory problems happen too.
It's the cocky shit, though, man. It's this shit. It's like this.
Yeah, well that. And then because it smells good, they think we all want to smell. I mean, it smells bomb as fuck, and I appreciate it sometimes. But the other times, I'm like, you fucking asshole! You think you're so important that you could just put all this air out? Like I don't want to smell
It
it.
used to be okay to do it everywhere.
In the airplanes too,
I vape.
when they first came out.
I was vaping for like a couple months.
I did it at a poker table. I did it indoors. It was so cool because there was no rules against it.
Yeah, and now it's like no vapes,
Yeah.
no e-cigarettes, no nothing.
Cigars and gambling are pretty cool.
Yes, cigars and whiskey. It's lit. There's a cigar and whiskey bar at Caesar's Palace, and it's like you feel so just fancy.
Gentlemen like.
I'm pretty down for that.
I'm down for that too.
I mean, cigars is all about flavor, right? You don't even inhale it.
You don't inhale it.
It still fucks you up because it's still
Flavor's
smoke.
still gross.
Yeah, by the end of it, your tongue is burnt like a motherfucker. So you're just like, I'm cool, man. I'm rich.
Yeah.
And then halfway through the cigar, you're like, guys, I don't. Yeah, let's stop.
Like your stomach hurts. You feel like Pinocchio.
Your
and
fucking
shit.
outfit
You're all
stinks.
green.
Yeah.
I got fucking buzzed off a cigar when we went to the strip club in Vegas.
Did you?
I got buzzed as fuck.
Damn.
Yeah, 'cause
Wait,
I
we
don't
were
smoke
smoking
ever.
cigars?
Yeah, we were smoking cigars in the strip club.
Shit. I just
And it was
remember
strong.
titties.
Yeah, we were
You probably look like a boss with a cigar and just titties bouncing around.
Yeah.
You missed what Joe just said.
What do you say?
He said we smoked a cigar. I just remembered seeing titties.
I remember seeing way too many titties. I got burned down on titties.
Excessive,
Yeah,
excessive titty
There was a
exposure.
lot of titties.
I'll tell you, one time I was in Vegas at a strip club and it was so late and like we're drunk, we left the club, and I remember just like I was getting a lap dance, and then I woke up, the stripper was asleep, I was asleep.
What?
Security guard was like, hey, and we're like, I was like this, and she was like in my arms mid lap dance. We were both like, oh shit, it was like 5 a.m.
Fall asleep?
Yeah.
Holy shit! How does that happen?
Do you get charged for that?
I know,
For songs
you're like, that was like 8 songs.
Yeah, you've been here for 3 hours, that'll be $5,000.
Damn.
That sucks.
Well, going back to the whole e-cigarette thing, they were saying that this publication ended up raising more concerns about using e-cigarettes, which is continuing a misconception of the life-saving potential from switching from cigarettes to vaping. So that's like why the entire scientific community was like, what the hell, man? Like, we're supposed to be standing by the truth and facts, and you're just spreading this misinformation and spreading fear over something that could be life-saving if you would switch from smoking cigarettes to vaping.
So it is better,
Correct.
they're saying, that if you switch over.
Yeah.
But
Of course.
the tobacco industry don't want that.
Damn.
And I think one of the problems of people reading the articles too is the danger of these articles is sometimes they'll summarize it and they put their own agenda in it, so nothing really beats you looking at the study yourself, which is also available.
But it's more boring.
I know it's more boring. It's a bunch of numbers and stats and stuff, but you won't be able to, you'll misinterpret it less because a lot of these companies have their own agenda, so they just read a couple things, they put it together, and they're over summarizing things and they're misleading.
Well, you also have to really read the study too, because there's a bunch of them out there about Diet Coke that say that it leads to obesity but when you read it, it's not because of the act of drinking Diet Coke. It's because the sweetness in your mouth makes you crave more sweetness, and so people find themselves wanting to eat cake or whatever, or pie or whatever.
Really?
They shouldn't eat. Not because of the Diet Coke. So that's why you got to read this shit.
Yeah, you have to really read it.
Because it's not about like, oh, if I just drink a Diet Coke, I'm getting fat.
I thought it was because fat people choose Diet Coke.
They do. They definitely
I was
do.
gonna say, I thought it was because like, you know, you drink Diet Coke, so you feel like I'm drinking Diet Coke, I can eat more food. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
So many things.
It's all that. What you said's right.